Welcome to a game called City of Voices. So I believe this is just a demo. Yes, it says demo at the bottom. I don't actually know how long this is, but it might be very short. So we will give this game a try, or this demo a try, and see how it goes. I believe it's somewhat of a puzzle type adventure game, something like that. I think, if I remember correctly. Let's click on this one. There's a whole bunch of locked ones, but it's not like all of them are, and these ones are just blank. I don't know what that means. Important note from the devs. This game is about solving mysteries by making logical deductions. Guesswork is never required. All the clues are there. Take your time. Text and clickable hotspots are not the only sources of crucial information. You will need to examine the environments, characters, and objects closely too. Good luck. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see how this will work. Okay, so I'm guessing these things are to be clicked on. Each of these. Why is the girl being bullied? Why did she fall? Okay, it's one of these types of games. I see. Okay, the first entry in the hit series of Ellsworth's Adventures Through Time. Perfect for ages 7 to 9. Elsa encounters the samurai. Okay. So I'm guessing this is the... Well, it's not supposed to be guessing. This is likely the book that you were reading. You were likely sitting right over here. A textbook is in your bag. A pencil case is in your bag, which makes sense. This is a school. Correct. Have a great first day at secondary school, darling. I can't believe my little girl is already 11 years old. Okay, so you're in secondary school. This is your first day. Your lunch? Yep. Okay, so you were likely sitting here with your bag, reading this book. I'm Sniffle. Sorry, miss. I didn't mean to. That's odd. But okay, this looks like a teacher, right? Oh, Rosie, look at the mess you've made of your nice new uniform. Soccer ball. Wow, looks like a baby needs her nappy changed. Why are you a terrible person? Lipstick. What's the point of the lipstick, though? Oh, did Widow Baby Ramsbottom fall over? A magazine. I don't know what the point of that magazine is. Teen Wow. Okay, I think that's all the things I can click on and interact with. Why is the girl being bullied? Likely because of the book she's reading. This is Rosie, not Elsa, because Elsa's from the book. Ramsbottom, I believe is your name. Why did she fall over? I think the soccer ball or the rock. Was there a rock? Yeah. Soccer ball came over here, went to get up to kick it back, tripped on rock, fell over with book in hand because was here reading book. Being made fun of because of reading book? Or because fall over? Not because of the bag, not because of the lunch, not because of the pencil case, not because of the textbook. What is question mark? I don't know. I want to say it's because of the book, but nothing that they're saying seems to indicate that. Fall over. It's about falling over, right? Can I just leave it as question mark? Am I allowed to do that? Or do I have to fill it in? Two or fewer wrong. It's likely this, right? Can I leave it as that? Empty slots remain. Okay. So this has to be filled in. That's an odd one. Then I don't entirely understand why you're being bullied, if not for the book that they would have seen you reading. Textbook, why would that matter? A pencil case, that wouldn't matter. The note is an option. The lunchbox. But you guys are just laughing at the fact that she fell over. Teens Wow magazine? Maybe textbook? Because she's all into school and textbook stuff and they're into their magazine? Two or fewer wrong. It's gotta be this one, unless I got the name wrong somehow. Yeah, Rosie, that's her. New uniform, okay. And Ramsbottom. That is her name. What's the point of the lipstick, though? Didn't mean to fall over because I went for the ball, hit the rock, hit ground. Huh. Why did she fall? Well, she went for the ball, right? Is that the problem? Two or fewer wrong. Oh. Like, maybe once I'm told what's going on, it would make more sense? Like, once I solve it, will it actually make sense? Wait. I didn't even notice that. Her shoelaces are tied together, aren't they? So maybe it's not the rock. Then who would have done it? If that's the case. She was absorbed in her book, sitting down here. Somebody tied her shoes together? Would it have been you? Or would it have been you? Huh. There's a ring here. An earring. It was you. Why are they making fun of her? Because of her book. I'm gonna keep book. It's you who did this. I didn't even know. That's insane detail right there. Because my whole thing was she's sitting there reading her book peacefully. Ball pops over. She hops up to do the thing. Trips on this rock right here. This is right there. But no. Instead, she was peacefully reading her book. This one comes over, ties her shoes together, loses an earring. Then ball comes over. She gets up to kick it. Because shoes are tied, she falls over. Let's try that. There we go. Congratulations, you solved the mystery. On our first day at secondary school, 11-year-old Rosie Ramsbottom was getting bullied for liking children's adventure books. As Rosie read, a bully crawled under the bench she was sitting on and tied her shoelaces together, causing Rosie to fall in the mud when she stood up. Continue the story. Okay, so I gotta really think. Gotta really be careful. The police. Oh, if I knew better, I think this is Britain, right? Yes, it has to be. That's the police cars in Britain, or the UK. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, they're British, is what I was getting at. So, haha, Elsa is so cool. When I grow up, I want to be an explorer too. Dear acorns and parents. So, okay. We've already gotten a thing where they are considered acorns in their Girl Scout or camp or something. They're both in uniform, so they're clearly at something like that or going to something like that. Directions. Once out of town, just follow the ring road for 30 minutes. You can't miss it. Arrival. Miss Ramsbottom will be there to welcome you from 9 a.m. Okay, so your mother is in charge of this. And she'll be there to welcome you. Okay. So that's useful. That's good to know. Rewind that last part. Can I borrow this one when you're done? Okay. Elsa encounters the ancient Egyptians. That's what they're listening to. They're listening to the audiobook. There's a cassette that was supposed to be in here. That's in there. It belongs to her. Welcome... something. S-I-T-E? Site? The welcome site? I don't know why site would start from here instead of being more... W-E-L would all be over here. So this should be more in middle. And you would drive into this dirt road to go to the actual camp. Sorry, officer, it's just I'm running late. Really late. Car key. Cell phone. Unread from this number. Hi, Julia. Thanks again for having Sarah last night. She always loves staying with you guys. Safe travels. Okay, so Sarah's the girl next to the main character, whose name I've already forgotten. Oh, geez. Brain's not doing good. Julia's the mother, Julia Ramsbottom. Okay, officer. And I can see that, but you're getting a ticket. Why are you getting a ticket? Breathalyzer? It has a happy face, so I'm guessing the breathalyzer's fine. I already know her name is Julia Ramsbottom. Right. That is right. Road. Dawstown, that's where you're from. Something road. Right. Yeah, Julia. Okay. It's looking like that bridge is still out. We'll be back in a moment with the weather. So the radio is on. It's currently 8:30. Are you actually running late? What was I supposed to look at? This. 9 a.m. You still have 30 minutes. You don't look that far from where you're supposed to be going. Okay, emergency contacts. Jackie Mason, mother. Mo Miller, father. Luke Parker, father. Liz Taylor, mother. Okay, we'll look at the map real quick and I'll go back to that other note. So... we're from Dawson Town. Dawstown. We are traveling to the Fox site. If I remember correctly. Just follow the ring road for 30 minutes, you can't miss it. The ring road. So it doesn't say that we're going to the fox site then. The ring road. I assume this entire road is a ring road? It's supposed to be 30 minutes from here, so we're either going this way to the fox site or this way to the owl site. We're not going to Kip City. A bridge is out. Where is the bridge out? I don't know how much of that stuff matters, though. Still getting a ticket. Yeah, we start out in Dawstown. Would it even matter if I knew the road? All of them start with 77 or 07700, yes. All of them have 9, then 2 zeros. The next number is different. So either it starts with 2, 6, or 7. Let's check that. Starts with a 7, so we know exactly who that's from now. It is from Luke Parker, father. And what is Luke Parker saying? Thanks for having Sarah over. So Sarah over here is Luke Parker's daughter. So Sarah Parker, Luke Parker's daughter. Perfect. Okay, so we have Sarah Parker. We have Julia Ramsbottom and Rosie Ramsbottom. Well, where did they set off from? They set off from this one. It's all symbols. Why didn't you have words? Yes, Dawstown. The 4 houses and not the 5. Oh, I could have just done this. 4 houses and not 5. Oh, jeez. Orange tops or black tops? That's what I gotta look at. Black tops. So, different. This one's... their destination is a complicated one. Where are they now? Okay. Which bridge is closed? Oh, jeez. Please. Okay, we know there's a bridge closed. We know that we're headed to one of the 2 sites. Welcome, blank site. It's either owl or fox. Okay, from whatever site this is, the road goes off in this direction. So if we're coming from this town, we're either going down this way, and then the road continues off that way, or we're going across this way and the road continues that way. It can't be owl side, I don't think. Because if we're driving from here this way, the road doesn't turn off that way. It goes this way. And there is no this way. The road clearly turns that way. So I'm thinking we're going this way, right? And then the road turns that way, which is this way. So I'm thinking fox site. Where are they now? Well, they're close to fox site. What's their destination? Fox site. I hope. Actually, the destination where they're headed could be completely different places. They could be at fox site right now, but they're trying to get to Owl because this bridge is closed, so they have to go around the long way. How would I know that? There exists a bridge that is closed. I'm running really late. That would make sense. Why is there a key? That would make sense if we're trying to get to Owl Site and this bridge is closed. And we're only over here. So we have all of this to travel in half an hour. How would I know? Once out of town, just follow the ring road for 30 minutes. You can't miss it. Yeah, but my problem is, how would I know? Like, it would make sense from here to here is 30 minutes, and from here to here is about 30 minutes. They could be approximately the same distance. But we're here, and she's saying we're running late. But we know the current time is 8:30, but we need to get there for 9. So if we're already here at Foxsite, the camp is just right over here, that's fine. So we have to be going to Owl. Like, our destination is Owl. Which would mean the bridge that's out is this northern one. Does all of that make sense? I hope so. Yeah. Correct. And this is all correct. There we go. Congratulations, you solved the mystery. As a camp leader, Julia was supposed to get to Owl Site before the other acorns to welcome them on arrival. However, she had to take a longer route than expected because of a bridge closure. To make up for lost time, Julia broke the speed limit. Oh, I don't know if I had noticed that, but, cool. Okay, brain is now firing a little bit. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Okay, what is this? Day 1 activity schedule, 9 AM arrival. I assume we arrived on time? We probably didn't, to be fair. 10 AM morning ceremony, 1 PM canoeing, 6 PM campfire songs, 8 PM evening ceremony, 9 PM badger watching. The badgers come out late at night, 10 PM bed. Day 2 activity schedule, 6 AM morning ceremony. That's super early. Wait, is that even... You're going to sleep at 10. You're waking up at 6. That's only 8 hours. Okay, who are you? No, I can't believe I left it at the tent. Left what at the tent? Oh my god, please tell me you've got the camera, Laura. Okay, so Laura may have accidentally left the camera in the tent. There's a burnt note here in the fire pit. Poor Rosie, she doesn't deserve this. I'm stupid. Note stuck to the girl's back. Okay, so someone stuck... It's these two, isn't it? Whoever you are stuck the note to her back. And you were supposed to take a picture of it. She took it off, being her friend. I don't know about the burnt thing. Maybe it was... the note was burnt. What did I ever do to you? Acorn guide. Morning ceremony. You raise flag. 1 to 2. Rosie tied up flag. 2 to 3. Pull string to unfurl. 3 to 4. Leave flying all day. Evening ceremony. 4 to 5. Lower flag. That says raise flag. Did I just say Rosie? That's raise. Raise tied up flag. Tie up flag and then leave overnight. Who's responsible for this? Own up and apologize now. Uniform inspection. Miller and Parker scarf infraction. Taylor and Mason makeup infraction. Ramsbottom, perfect. Miller and Parker. This one is Parker. Laura is this one. Is Laura mentioned in that note? No. Okay. And what is this? Message number 1. Sent at this time at this day. Your daughter had a mild asthma attack earlier. She'll be fine. I'm going to let her rest at the camp for the next hour or so. Okay. Message number 2. I'm so worried about our Rosie. I got literally no sleep last night. I've been out by the fire since putting the girls to bed. Okay. Want respect? You gotta earn it. Humiliate a target to prove your worth. Dispose of this order discreetly. So somebody's behind this plot. These two want the respect. Camera as proof. Stick it on her back. Make sure you get the camera. Take a picture of it to humiliate her. Dispose of this. Bah. You're just laughing. I don't know who you are. So, we know that Rosie is perfect uniform. No infractions or anything. We know there's a scarf infraction here. So that's slightly off. And we also know that Miller and Parker. So, scarf infractions. These two scarf looks the same as this one. This scarf is off color. This scarf is non-existent. So this is Miller. This is Parker. Miller's last name. We're going by last names here. We don't know her first name yet. We know that Laura is this girl. And we also have makeup infractions. Taylor and Mason. So one of these two is Taylor and one of these two is Mason. Makeup. She's wearing makeup, I think. And she might also be wearing makeup or have her nails painted. So that might be the problem. The nails painted and the lipstick. So one of these two is one of those things, but Taylor and Mason. Laura. There was a note before, right? Diary. April, 9:40 a.m. Just arrived at camp, so excited. Laura, Kelly, and Annie, oh jeez, are so awful. It's like the whole point of their dumb clique is to make life miserable for me and Sarah. So this is likely our main character girl here. With only a couple of hours of being here, they actually tried to kick us out of their tent. Mom shouted, yes, Mom shouted, so it is her, and made them take us back, but I'd rather stay with her anyways. I just hope Sarah's okay in there. At least we're going canoeing soon. Okay, so that's your diary. And then, hold on, what was that first one? The 13th of April. Versus the 14th, the next day. 5 a.m., almost 6. Just woke up. Looks like Mom's outside already. No sign of the others yet. This might be the first moment I've had to myself since we've got here. I love Mom to bits, but she's been really overbearing this trip. Whether we're at camp or out doing activities, she's constantly watching over us all. Like a hawk. Maybe I'm lucky. The bullying would probably be 10 times worse if she wasn't. Yeah, that's a terrible situation. In this story, Elsa finds herself in the ancient city of Takal, deep in the rainforests of Central America. Elsa encounters the Maya. There's nothing else to click on. Okay. So that's their tent. These two. They're living here. And now we have a whole lot of other... 1, 2, 3, 4. The other 4 are just in here then. Whose is this one? A mix CD? And Teen Wow, love is in the air. Get ready for summer. Look cool and stay protected with this month's lovely freebie. Okay. I don't entirely know or understand whose this might be. Oh, you forgot the camera in here. I know who this is. An instant camera and this one with these two. That's your makeup infraction. What is this? Hey, big bro, we've just arrived at camp and Kelly and Laura are already acting super bossy. We're supposed to be pals, but they show me no respect. Gotta prove myself, show I'm worthy. So this is the person trying to prove their worth. Okay, Laura and Kelly, right? Laura, I'm guessing this one's Kelly and this one's Laura. Okay, let me see what I need to do. Okay, I need to identify the names of all the people. So we know for sure this one's named Laura, right? I think. Because you're talking to Laura, Laura is this person. And the makeup issues are Tyler and Mason. So it's one of those two names belong to one of these two people. Laura and Kelly are the two that are being bossy, yes? Kelly and Laura, correct. Okay. What is this? Marker pens. Okay, so we have that sorted. This person has to be the last person, Annie, because there is no other names. And we know the two last names that could potentially be here is either Mason or Miller? Mason or Tyler are the two possible last names. Mason or Tyler, so Miller is the only last name remaining, so you're Annie Miller. Okay, what else am I supposed to solve? Because I don't have enough information for these two yet, I don't think. Whose equipment is each thing? If these two are being the bossy ones, then you might have actually been the one to stick the note on her. Which means you're the one that is here with the markers and the picture. They're supposed to be pals, but they show me no respect. Gotta prove myself worthy. So I'm thinking red backpack is her. Is Annie Miller. And then I know for sure that this duffel bag belongs to Laura. But I don't yet know your last name. And I would guess the one next to Laura is the other friend, Kelly over here. So I'm just gonna fill that in now. Which leaves only one for one more person, but we could check this one. An inhaler and a flashlight. Okay. So you have asthma. A torch. Who is the person who had asthma? Worried about Rosie? Not Rosie, that's not the right one. Your daughter had an asthma attack earlier. She'll be fine. I'm going to let her rest at camp for the next hour or so. It doesn't give a name. But that's your phone. And there's nobody else we could be talking to, I don't think. You look fine now, so it's probably past then at this point. Rosie's big butt. Okay, that's the prank here. Well, it is in marker, so whoever's this is is the person who did it with the markers, so... If that is for sure Annie Miller, who drew the button, it's Annie Miller. What do they draw it with? Their markers. Right? Inhaler and flashlight. Wait. What is even this? Oh, there's more stuff just stashed away in here. Powder blush. Glitter lipstick. Nail varnish. Okay, glitter lipstick though. Tent rules. LT and KM make the rules. Laura Tyler and Kelly Miller. Laura Tyler and Kelly Miller. No, Kelly Mason. Mason because Miller's taken. 100% Miller's taken. Which leaves the last one to like only one other person, right? That isn't named yet. So we have Julia, Rosie, Sarah... Sarah's in our tent. So Sarah, Annie, Kelly, Laura, and Julia. Wait. Who are we missing? Julia? Would the camp counselor be in their tent? Because it's not Rosie Sarah. Not Rosie and Sarah, they're in their own tent together. Laura, Kelly, and Annie are all in this tent guaranteed. So it has to be the mother. What's in this one? Inhaler and flashlight. Flashlight makes sense with a camp counselor or camp leader. I think. Or wait. What were you saying before in your diary? No, not this. This. Just arrived, so excited. Laura, Kelly, and Annie are so awful. Uh-huh. Like the whole point of their dumb is to make life miserable for me and Sarah. It's only a couple of hours of being here, they actually tried to kick us out of their tent. Rather stay with her anyways. I just hope Sarah's okay in there. Okay, you're with your mother right now. Here. I think. That means this one is Sarah's. Sarah Parker. It has to be. Sarah's the one with asthma. Sarah ended up in this tent because your mother wanted to be closer to you in that tent. Sarah also wants to be an explorer. Flashlight makes sense. That message was to Sarah's parent with the asthma. That she has asthma. Whose names were they? Laura, Tyler, Kelly. Kelly Mason. Okay, so that's all solved. This is all solved. What did they do it with? Let me go check that one again. So it does look glittery. That's the problem. That's why I'm like, it's the glitter lipstick, is it not? But I don't know how I would know. You're wearing lipstick, which is likely the glitter lipstick and the infraction. You're wearing nail polish, which is likely the other infraction. But we know this person is like, I need to show that I'm worthy. And we also know about this disposed thing. I don't know if this is meaningful at all. So I want to believe that it's the owner of this bag, which is one of the trio, which they would have used their markers. And it would be Annie. Right? When did they do it, and where is the real flag now? Where's the real flag now? Oh, geez, what do you mean where the real flag is now? They didn't burn the flag, because this isn't it. When did they do it has to do with this. Day 2 activities. We know day 1 on arrival already happened due to diary entry number 1. They arrived a little bit late, that's fine, whatever. On April 13th. Just arrived, so excited. And then later all of this stuff happened. And then this one. Just woke up, looked like mom's outside already. No sign of the others yet. So it had to be between those 2 times. Because this is today. So it happened before 5:45 a.m. Or after they all went to sleep. Likely during the night. Because it couldn't happen when they're raising the flag in the morning. Canoeing it couldn't have happened. Right? No. During the campfire couldn't have happened. During the PM, the lowering of the flags. Maybe they could have gotten away with it then? Removing it then? But I don't think so, because everybody would have gathered for that ceremony. Watching the Badgers, it could have happened during that time, but I don't know. In all likelihood, it happened here. Where is the real flag now? That's a very good question. Like, these 2 clearly made this note and gave it to her. She's laughing at the situation. Who's responsible for this? Well, you should already know. Unless you've never babysat these kids before, or counseled these kids before, or whatever. Share all contraband. These 2 are banned, but then it's crossed out now. Share all contraband, no snitching. Where would the flag be now? I don't see it anywhere. There's no way they burnt it to death. That would be a terrible, terrible thing. It isn't in here. Stash it away in this tent instead. What are my options? Where is the flag now? Everything's my option. Do they have it on them? That would be wild. Please tell me you got the camera. I couldn't believe I left it in the tent. And you could just go grab it. I'm stupid. Doesn't deserve this. You just have it on you? Your scarf is missing. Like, you have to have taken it down and stashed it somewhere. But the biggest problem is, I don't see any clues towards where it would have gone. Are there any clues that I'm missing? I mean, they tore this open and hid this stuff in here. But as far as I can tell, there is nothing else here. What flag looked like originally? Where's the... No, it's not this. Where's the explanation of the flag itself? That's somewhere, right? Somebody has that. There we go. There's this blue acorn looking thing. There's no way that the flag is this. You scarfed it. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I cannot believe if it was her. But it's in nobody's backpack, correct? I mean, with the flashlight, you have a way of doing it. There's no way. No, the flag's up here already. They wouldn't have. They couldn't have. Yeah, there's nothing else here to indicate anything else. I'm not getting this one, I don't think. I need like a hint. Okay, let's see if these are right. This is correct, perfect. This is correct, perfect. Now this is a problem. Who drew the butt? I'm pretty sure I know who drew it. What they draw it with, I'm pretty sure I know what they drew it with. Though I could be wrong. It could be the person who owns the lipstick who drew it, because of the way it looks. But because this person is the one that's trying to show their worth, either their worth is by sticking the note on her back, or doing the whole flag situation. Okay, look at the lipstick and look at that. I think that's a match. I'm gonna change that answer to her instead. What is your name again? Like Laura something or another? Mason? No, that's Kelly Mason and Laura Taylor. It's Laura Taylor, right? Laura Taylor, that one. And what did you use? You used this. When did they do it? In the night? Where is the real flag now? That's the only thing I don't know. I'd want to say you stashed it in this hole too. Just wrong. Just straight wrong. How much have I gotten wrong here? Yeah, threw it in the garbage? I'm not confident at all. Like, I'm just guessing at this point. Because I've probably missed whatever it might be to help me along with this. And if that's not the case, then Annie Miller is your name. Annie Miller with the markers at night. And the only thing I'm not too sure about is this. Okay, wow, okay. So probably a lot is wrong here. So two things I don't know would be... No, I still feel like it's gonna be this one. What was your name again? There we go. I still feel like it's this combination because you look at the lipstick, it looks the same color as this. is drawn in the same way. Share all contraband. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily hers. It's being shared. So it could still be you, right? What was your name again? Miller? This with this at night, but not sure about this last thing. Still wrong. I don't actually know. Did you burn it to death? Damn. Yeah, I'm lost. I'm lost with this last bit. I don't actually know what I'm missing is the problem. Like, this looks somewhat important, but it's just these two taking a picture here with the flag that's already there at night in front of the campfire. I don't know what else there is to that one. So that's the campfire songs at 6 p.m. But you'd still need to do the evening ceremony where the flag is lowered, so it had to happen after that. So either Badger watching or bed. I shouldn't be suspecting this person. No snitching. It's probably not the nail polish, because that's not sparkly enough. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Oh, I think I'm too stupid for this one. Damn. I don't know what to do. Like, the only thing I could think of is to guess, unless there's like a hint system. What is this? Oh, this just goes back. I mean, I could save it. No, I don't know. I'll auto-save. Save here. But, ooh. I think I see what may have happened. I don't know if the night part is right, and I don't know if these parts are right. But I think this is correct. I think. They forced her to wear the actual flag. Because she's in the same tent as them. The question is, who drew the butt? I want to believe it's you with this at night. It might not be at night, it might be a Badger thing or something. Okay. Does that mean this is... Okay, it has to be this, so it's not you. Then it's either one of the other two. Try Laura. It can't be you. I refuse. Not Laura. Then is it Kelly? It's Mason, right? Oh, jeez. I feel bad suspecting this one. Oh no. Really? Why? Why would you do it? I don't understand. Did they bully force you to do it? Sarah and Annie received identical letters from Kelly and Laura, inviting them each to humiliate a target in return for increased respect. Annie's the one who stuck the note. Ah. See, I was wondering who stuck the note, and I'm like, it's one of those two who stuck the note, and not the person who had received the letter. And I thought they were just bullying this one. Annie stuck the note to Sarah's back while Sarah betrayed Rosie, her best friend, by defacing her own scarf and then swapping it for the flag. Oh, it's her own scarf. But that still wouldn't have pointed to her. Like, what would have suspected this person? Like, yes, she has a flashlight, so she could have done it, which I had mentioned before. But why would she have done it? For just some extra respect? I don't know. But also, if she was suffering from asthma and everything, like if they were bullying her and forcing her to do this, I would understand that. Well, I guess they are technically bullying her and forcing her to do this, in a sense. But yeah. Damn. I was hoping it wasn't her. Okay, I think I'm going to end this episode here because it's been going on for a while. And we will continue this next time because it's really interesting and giving my brain a workout. Even though I'm kind of dumb, so it's not good. Like, I mean, I managed to solve the other two pretty well. Well enough. The first one I was figuring things out. Second one, and the first one, it looked like the rock. And I had missed completely the shoelace. Second one was easy, everything went perfectly. Third one was complicated because I did not want to suspect the best friend. And I'm like, she's taking the note off of her back. Like, it's not her, right? And the other one's just laughing. It's like, oh, look at my own handiwork. Laugh it up right there. And then the other two are like, oh, I'm going to take a picture and whatever of this. So I'm like, it's those three in cahoots that pulled this off. And the best friend was just being bullied the entire time. And not a part of this. Or if she was a part of this, she's just keeping quiet and not saying anything. But I was hoping that was the most of her involvement, not that she actually did this. That just sucks. Either way, I'm really liking this one. So I will continue this one at some point in the future. You can find this game on itch.io. And leave a like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to record this part because if I click the next thing where I just left off, we see the four of them in there. Way to go, Sarah. Welcome to the gang. So she finds out that Sarah did play this prank, unfortunately, and she decides to just take off as the sun is setting and the moon is rising, off into the forest, randomly. I think she wanders all night, it looks like. What is this place? Somehow encountered a toucan. So she continues to wander, trips on a rock, which I had thought happened before, but it didn't. There's the shoelaces. Starts tumbling. This is like a terrible way to tumble. Kaputs onto the ground at the bottom of this hill. And then stumbles across this random village. And thanks for playing our demo. So that is actually how it ends. There wasn't anything more past where I had left off. So I'm going to tack this on to the end of the episode. And this will just be the demo playthrough. And if this game ever gets released fully, you could wishlist the full game on Steam. And maybe I'll play that because this is quite interesting. But either way, we will leave this here. And hopefully I'll remember to check back on Steam. I'll go wishlist as well, so I know to look out for it. And hopefully I'll get like notified or something. But yeah, once it's released, if I come across it and if I'm able to play it at that time, then I will. And we will see where this story continues. Because I believe just like the storybooks that she's reading about this adventure, she ends up in the place of that adventure, traveling to some other area or location. So that is where her story truly takes off, I think, from that point forward. Either way, we will leave this here, and I'll see everybody in the next video.